Good evening. Welcome. I'm Corolla. I'm a soul mender. I'm just doing a quick live. So, welcome to this channel. You can like, subscribe, and share if you like. It's up to you. We're going to go and do a dive on something that I'm really interested in. It's called, I've been watching this on YouTube, the Skinwalker Ranch. Basically, they found this activity and weird things are happening there. So I'm going to do a reading on it. And also, I'm going to do a reading and where do we go now from where we are right now in this space and this time? How do we move forward? So I'm going to do that first. So let me have I've printed some artwork from my beautiful cups. Beautiful. Yeah, I sell them. If you're lucky enough to live in Australia, they're a bit hard to send overseas, I think. Not that I wouldn't mind doing it, but in the moment. So where are we? First of all, we're going to go on a spiritual level. Where are we at this moment in time to move forward, basically? So we'll just see. What do we need to know? This is global. Ancestral realm, Akashic record. Then we have the crown chakra upgrade. So a lot of people are upgrading in a moment. Sorry, this is me thinking. Interesting. So there's a lot of releasing to do. The central sun, I work a lot with the central sun, pull the energy down. It's quite beautiful. And then the memories of Atlantis. So there's a lot happening in the moment. So there's, as you can see, is I feel that our markets are going to collapse. So I'll do a reading on that just to confirm that. As something crashes, we need to rebuild. That's my vision to that. So first of all, we've got the ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. So basically, you have to have your boundaries up. With the new that's coming in, you have to be awake and really understand your soul essence. Basically, is understanding to come from a heart space. If you're still out there attacking people and being of, an unkind nature and in separation, is whether you're a light worker, a truth seeker, or just a being, human being that's just doing life as they, just live and are not aware of what's going on. One thing I must say is I've seen so much separation in a lot of groups lately, is where when you want to achieve something or do something or help someone, is that there's a lot of separation there. And I find it really really sad, because I believe this is a time where we should all unite and get together and change the vibration together. But each to their own, I suppose. We have a lot of Akashic record releasing to do still. So basically what's here on earth, it was very karmic, Akashic. There's a lot of memories coming back also. So because your crown chakra, if you're doing a lot of spiritual work and tuning in, your crown chakra is really activating itself. And then we have the central sun. I always pull it down when I do meditations and pull it through my body, because it has beautiful vibrations in it. And, we always talk about two suns. Well, the central sun is the second sun. So just to let you know that. And then we have memories of Atlantis. So this is triggering your memories, the healing that you used to do, everything that's coming slowly back, how we used to do things. So that's coming back on into the where we are right now. So it's quite interesting, actually. So now we're going to go and ask why so much inner fighting going on? Why is there so much inner fighting going on? And then I've got questions here I want to see. All right. So why? So I've got the Hermit card. So it's looking deep within and looking what's around you as well, and be mindful of people that are around you. It's not, it feels like there's so much isolation going on. The High Priestess is a beautiful card, and it comes back to stand in your power, kindness, allow the energy to come back and stuff like that. It's just coming back home. There's a beautiful new energy riding in here with the Knight. So he's rushing. He hasn't got the patience. He wants everything to happen now. He's the Knight of Wands. He's carrying the torch to shine. So we got shining the light within, another light, and then the Empress, who is, look at that blue color, and how beautiful is that? We'll pull two more, and yet stepping back in the power. And this is a beautiful card, is because I asked about why is there so much separation, the Ace of Wands. So people fighting over financial. There's like, I feel in a moment is because of all the chaos that's going on. A lot of people are actually absorbing that energy. And I believe the best thing to do is actually step out of that energy and just really be yourself, and just do the best you can with everything there is basically, So that's just my opinion on that one. What does the soul essence need us to know at this moment to move out of all this? Is make deals with people, share. The new energy is coming in really fast, so you really have to raise your frequency and hold it. The Ten of Pentacles, there's enough for everyone. I think a lot of people have just forgotten it. So step out of your fear. There's a lot of deals here as well with this card. Unity. Bring back together. Look at the beautiful colours around it. It's a Two of Cups. Look at the beautiful colour. Filling up everyone's cup. And then the Page of Cups. So the new energy is not far off. How you perceive all this in the moment is calling out other people or being not nice. And I think it is time really to really understand where we're actually going, what we're actually going to do. So I'm going to use some beautiful cards in a moment, because I think a lot of people are struggling. And if you're still in this belief system where you actually believe that you are untouched by all this, or hang on, I'll just fix the computer. It's that's better. So if you feel you're really untouched, or you're just walking around like in the fog kind of state. Start looking after yourself. Start listening. Start opening your mind to that there's something not right, because a lot of people are not doing it. Anyway, that's enough of that one. All right, next. We have got the beautiful card of movement and meditation. So celebrate and honor yourself. Have fun. You know, allow your heart to reopen. Bring the body movement. You know, start being you again. The sacred space. I find peace and security, contentment in nature. So take a lot of the nature in with you. And we'll pull one more. And then we got the forest frolic maiden. So the acknowledgement of your inner child. How beautiful is that? So do a little bit of work on yourself. Stop being stuck in this, that someone's going to come and fix you. No one's going to come and fix you. Hang on, someone's just messaged me. So I just took in a minute. I just look at things and I always think, you know, why is there so much? Like I look at it here in Australia is what the government is doing. You know, how can you not see that something is not right? How can you just go, oh yeah, it won't be right unless we stand up for ourselves. You know, you look at poor Julian. Oh, we got this other guy that just is in the lockup. Apparently, it's in national security. I won't, you know, Aussie, but you know, what are these new laws like? What about the real criminals that do horrible things to humans? What about them? Worry about them more. Anyway, we're going to have a look at a quick shadow, the mirror of what's going on. So is I won't cry. So that's that card. All right. I won't cry for you, and the Queen of my world. So that's here. All right. That's, and then is this me? How do you see yourself in a moment? And fated to suffer. We are not fated to suffer. That is a myth. Okay. It is a myth made up by the dark cult. So snap out of that pub. So we are here to enjoy, find happiness, and be so loved. So now I want to go into the mountain, because that really intrigues me. Okay, so I'm going to use my Starman cards, right? So I'm just going to ask. So I watched a show on that today, the Skinwalker Ranch, and it's quite interesting. There's something on that ranch that has something to do with UFOs. So first we ask, is there UFO activity on the Skinwalker Range? On the ranch, because it's here in Australia, they don't get called a ranch, they get called something interesting. Something very quick coming in. Something big. There's something there. All right, let's go and do these. Is there a crashed UFO underground? I've got the 5 of Cups, so something was lost. And the answer is yes to that one. I got an ace. So it was lost there. Okay, so basically it must have crash landed there, and over the years it got covered up with probably dirt with storms and stuff like that. Okay, the frequency is, it's transmitting. Is it an SOS frequency that it is transmitting still? Got the Hangman, the Two of Cups. So this is the Hangman. And it was upside down when I pulled it, but I don't do upside down readings. So something went wrong. There were two people in the spaceship in a UFO. I've got the Magician here as well. So definitely outer world it. And the Four Cups. And the King of Swords. So the Hangman. Whatever journey they were on, it sort of went upside down basically. So I feel tuning into this, there's a lot of sacred knowledge that they were bringing. I just think they crash landed there, and it's still signaling a frequency. So because they picked up the frequency today, so it's quite interesting. It's very it's not from this earth anyway. So quite interesting. They're going to discover more. So the race. So we've got to, it is a crash. Will they find more of the spaceship that is there? The Sun. King at Wands. You know, I actually believe the race is from the lions. The lion race. Okay, that's what I believe. That's what's coming up. Because you've got the two lines here. Okay, and the sun and the central sun, basically. Okay. Interesting. Will the frequency is too high for humanity? Is it very dangerous? Because someone fainted today. The Empress, Queen. It's very light. It is okay. So in the mountains, because it crashed in the mountains, right? It also affects the animals, but it's definitely the lion, the race from the lions, and someone very important was on there. So that's what I get. Oh, this is coming very interesting. But the frequency is harmful. The Five of Pentacles. The Temperance. So you have to be very careful around the frequency because it's still humming. Interesting, because there's a Five of Pentacles, like frozen in time as well. Interesting. And in the Temperances, it's sending, like, interesting. Okay. Will they find more of the spaceship on the ranch? The Death. So there was this survival of it was pretty sad. This is a King of Cups, like he's riding, and then you have that there. So honouring what is under there is very important. It has a wheel of fortune, so it's very sacred as well. I believe in the past the shamans actually found it in the energy as well. So it has been there for a very long time. And I still got the temperance again. So they know it's there. So we'll have to see what happens to see. Because if it's broken up, like they've found parts of it, what's next? I've still got the justice. There's a balance. So because I got the justice, I believe it actually got shot down. There must be must have been a galactic shooting or war or something. So we've got the 4 cups, which is quite interesting, and the magician. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of energy coming out of that, and as that resonates, that energy is it's turned the place into, it's like a magical, it has something magic attached to it. It have to be very careful and very balanced, I believe. Well, I wish those guys luck. The Skinwalker Ranch. It is definitely a spaceship, UFO, whatever you want to call it. It's quite interesting, and I hope they really, really get more information out of it. I'd be so interested. Imagine trying the frequency that is. A human ears are too sensitive for that frequency, so I feel they might have to put something over their ears as well. If you faint from it and black out, and it gives you heart palpitation, the frequency is too high, and it could be an SOS call as well when they crash landed under the attack. So I've got the 4 pentacles on that one. Seems through, trying to and still the Queen. So they sometimes come and check the area out. So, and they land there because sometimes they're trying to recover. So, well, that was my reading on the Skinwalker Ranch. Stepping forward into the future is very, very important. Where do you go next? What is your next lesson? How do you cope with it all? Let's have a quick look. What do you know? It was under it. So we got this beautiful card, memory, right? So basically is memory. Remember where you come from, who you are. Remember, and then the gate is open. This, like I talk about vortexes and stargates, for all the information that comes through. If you tune yourself, trust and surrender. You know, even that there's so many ugly, is that this is rebuilding. And this, look at this one, this owning your own power. And the shadow, do your shadow work, rebalance yourself. Do you know, like all the planets balance, rebalance yourself too. Look, there's so much going on frequency-wise. There's so many changes coming. You know, in 5 years' time, you'll go, wow, what a journey that was. It's just, for me, to stay in your power, be beautiful, loving, kind. Don't shut people out. People all need someone. And if someone needs some help, just help them out. It is really important in the moment. So I sign off for now. So you have a lovely, lovely afternoon or evening wherever you are. We're in winter here, so enjoy your summer on the other part of the world. Bye-bye.